Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Lawler here, as always. Just wrapped up day 2 of RLCS 2025 World Championship, and I mean, round of applause for the script writer. What an insane day of things that I'm at a loss for. It is so hard for me to articulate what has all gone down today. So I'm gonna try to do my best to go step by step and walk you guys through what has been absolute cinema. As always, if you guys do enjoy the content, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. If you guys have any questions down below, let me know. And again, we've been doing a watch party all week, up bright and early. Tomorrow we get up even earlier. I'll reiterate that at the tail end. With that said, let's jump into it. I'm going to go by groups. These are not in the order of which things were played. Because of the way that the bracket displays, I can't like hide spoilers. So I'm going to go Group A, then Group B. Okay. In Group A, first match, K Corp Virtus Pro. 3-0 from K Corp, but I will say it was a good series from Virtus Pro. We had this conversation and this talking piece about people in my chat were like, man, if I was Virtus Pro, I'd be very happy with what I did. I'd be proud of what we accomplished. And I go, that can't be your mentality. While yes, you are competitive, while yes, you put goals on net and you kept it close, if you are not making top 8, you have to come to that reality of like, this is not good enough. We compete to win, and sure, we're going up against one of the best teams in the world and we're keeping it somewhat close. You need to take games off them. You need to be beating those teams. And unfortunately, it is not good enough, which is just the harsh reality of if you're trying to lift the trophy, like it just isn't good enough. So while it does instill a little bit of confidence, and they probably have the expectation of that we weren't going to win anyway, that needs to change. So unfortunately for Virtus Pro, they do suffer a 3-0 sweep. But on the other side, we get some pretty crazy stuff. I'm going to reveal both of these at the same time. Ultimates GK, we didn't know what we were going to get. Both of these teams have had highs, they've had lows. Sometimes we had incredible performances, sometimes we don't. I told you guys in all my videos, it is on the back of Oli. It's a lot of pressure, but when Oli plays well and has an impact, it alleviates the pressure on Joyo and Archie, and they become more impactful. They move up the field more. They do a lot more things. I don't know if I called Oli's names once during that entire series. I don't know if I saw him make a play. I don't know if I saw him do pretty much anything. Ultimates, I wasn't too impressed with the play, but it was assertive, aggressive, quick to the ball, shots on target, shots being put away. They do win 3-0 as well. A lot of sweeps today until there wasn't. But that then brings us to one of the big surprises in the upper bracket. I mean, shoot. Ultimate's beating KC, dude. Like, they did it once before. They do it again. That is a big deal to OTs. They're able to win both of them. 3-1. Ultimates, guaranteed top 6. Pretty crazy, man. That is a big deal at the World Championship to have that extra life going into the bracket. I'll explain that again towards the end. But yeah, wild stuff. I honestly, it felt weird. I don't know why or how, because I wasn't too crazy like sold on Ultimates in their playstyle, but eager to the ball, in your face, constant challenges. NA beating them is a pretty big shock. It's a pretty big shock. So congrats to Ultimates. KC in the lower bracket, no more lives left. We then jump down to the next part of Group A, and again, more shock and awe. Let's talk you through this. Dignitas comes out of the gate. They play what I think is probably one of the better teams out of the play-ins. They sweep them. They look good. Dignitas looks like they have found their form. They're feeling confident. Things are great. I don't think Stizzy was playing as well as normal. And overall, someone in my chat literally said, I expect probably one of the absolute stinkers of a series from Jack in the following game. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. Usually he's pretty reliable. I will say Joris really stole the show for me in this one. Joris did a great job of being assertive. Creating opportunities, hitting the flip resets, double flip resets even sometimes. Dignitas was the clear favorite. Wasn't even close. We then go into the number one thing that I think everybody's going to be paying attention to, and it is wildcard 3-0ing Furia, and we're like, what the heck is going on? This is a team that took last place. This is a team that plays goofy cars with crazy loadouts. Obviously, they Bacchus mount over them. But like, this is a result that we are like, Furia has notoriously been a top 8, top 6 team in the world for a long time. This is now not 1, not 2, but 3 events where Furia has underperformed. And Secret has. Time for a roster change for Furia. Are they going to bring in Swift? Are they going to replace someone? I think no matter what, they have to if they want to stay at the top. So Furia, lackluster results. Sure, 1-goal games in 2 of those, but you should not be conceding to wildcard. This game, I will say, it was ugly. It was 2 teams who had boost, who just challenged everything. Whether it was a good idea or not, they just sent it at the ball. Whether they were underneath it, whether they're going to get beat or not, they just, if I had boost, I'm going at the ball. Wildcard, ironically, did it better, and they paired it with some really good passing plays. There's some great counters, some good kind of tiki-taka, some infield give-and-go type stuff that led to some really nice shots. The first one, I think, was like an infield to B-head, and he just slammed it top left. It was sick. We then immediately have to then discuss, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't, I don't know how to be like, listen here, chat. The reason why this happened was, this doesn't make sense. This should have not happened. But that is the beauty of Rocket League right now. Someone in my chat was like, hey, this is my friend's first RLCS. How do I explain what is going on? And as I have touted, when you are a top 8 team, and keep in mind, these are top 6 matches, right? These are to get top 6. When you get top 8, I do truly believe in the any given Sunday, anyone can beat anybody on the day type mentality. How did you prepare? What did you do coming into this? How have you warmed up? Are you in a good mentality? Are you feeling a little off? That is the difference maker in these series. What doesn't make sense, though, is no matter what that situation is, I still don't see Wildcard beating Dignitas. This is a crazy upset. For those that don't know, back in Season 6 in Las Vegas, Torsos, Drippe, and Kami, under the name Chiefs Esports Club, made top 4. That was in 2018. That is the last time this team has made a top 4, let alone a top 6, let alone a top 8. It has never happened in the open era, and Torsos somehow, now 7 years later, does it again. Insane. Absolutely insane. I am bewildered by this. Massive congrats to them. I'm sure they feel amazing. It now provides them a really cool opportunity that they have not been awarded for a very, very long time, which is a extra life in the upper bracket and a double elimination while everybody else is facing similar elimination. It is insane, dude. Absolutely insane. Congrats to Wildcard, Dignitas now in lowers. What does that mean? You've got 2 EU teams in lowers. Let's see what happens to the other ones. Up next, Group B. Falcons, Gen G, as expected. I think Gen G, no matter which way you look at it, bro, you have a rough bracket. So, oh yeah, we've got GK and lowers as well. Like, guaranteed 1 EU team's not making it out. So, can't have a repeat of what happened last time. Falcons, Gen G, as expected. No offense to Gen G or anything. I don't see a world where they beat Falcons. Falcons is just the better team. They did keep it close. They were competitive at times, but it was definitely Falcons led pretty aggressively. Immediately after that, and it works out because this hasn't refreshed yet, so you guys don't know the result here. Vitality Space Station. This was one of our most anticipated matches. My two series that I wanted to see most was this one and this one. This was my number 1 match. I thought it was going to be really exciting, really close to see. And this one because of the rematch from EWC. With all the crazy tech pauses and delays and everything like that. You guys see a 3-2 and go, man, that's a crazy series. Better, I'm going to one-up you. This series and NRG series was going on at the exact same time. And I'll show that in a bit. Space Station is up 2-0 with a 12-0 game differential or goal differential. They have scored 12 goals unresponded to And then Vitality reverse sweeps them and wins a reverse sweep best of 5 with a -9 goal differential. Insane. Furthermore, according to the social medias, as soon as game 2 was going down, Space Station was quick chatting the shit out of Vitality. BM as always, what a saving, what I don't know exactly what they were doing, but apparently a lot of quick chats were being sent to Vitality. Which, why would you anger Monkey Moon? Why would you motivate and give more motivation to Vitality? Why would you not just shut your mouth and just play the game and close it out? Because as soon as you anger those guys and they've got more motivation, this is what happens. So yeah, 3-2, 2-1, 3-2. All 1-goal games and an OT, and you get reverse swept by Vitality. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? You could have put Vitality in the lower bracket with the hardest run possible to win. Can't be doing that, dude. Space Station, though, that being said, very close series, very competitive series. This is a very good look from Space Station, but what's not a good look is the reverse sweep. You guys also see it going on at the same time. Exactly like I predicted, by the way. I predicted these to a T. Did not expect these to happen the way they do. Energy and Ninjas in Pajamas are playing. Okay. So both of these series are going on stream at the same time. This is A stream, this is B stream, or whatever. Same thing's happening. Energy is also losing. 1 game at a time. And then it happens again. And we're like, you've got to be kidding me that both teams in NA are up 2-0 and they're going to be reverse swept by EU teams? Say it isn't so. It isn't. 2-1 OT. Energy does hold on. They're still alive. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Some things still make sense. Now, I will say NIP, many people have described as one of the scarier teams. They've been playing well in scrims. They've been super competitive. If I'm the #1 seed in NA, I need to be winning these games more convincingly, but I do not think that NIP being the 5th seed for Europe equates to what it normally does. So NIP putting up a good fight. Glad to see that from them. Usually they are choke artists. They almost bring it back. I think that's a good sign from NIP. We'll see how they do in the lower bracket. On the other side, we do have Team Secret and Twisted Minds, and Secret came to play, dude. Secret looks good. Secret looks really, really solid. They have solidified to me as the best team in South America. I think on land, they're playing great. Whether it's Swift or KV1 or anybody else, like, the team is playing well. Their passes are great. They're polished. They're competitive off the sidewall. Twisted Minds did falter. We did not see any crazy mechanical things from Nubo. Rise and Atomic, I didn't feel like really made the impact. Credit actually goes to Secret for me. Secret played a dang good game. They then unfortunately had to go up against Energy, and they did get beat. 3-1 in favor of Energy. Close games. All 1-goal games except for the final game where Energy is able to find 2. My recommendation, I'm going to shout out another YouTuber. If you guys don't know, highly recommend watching his highlights for day 2. There's some crazy things. Like, there was times where, like, Vitality had a corner pinch that went all the way across the field to get Edit Tim. Thank you. Thank you so much. Edit Tim. Check him out. Search Edit Tim RLCS. Wild moments throughout all day today. Absolutely crazy. Now, the one thing I haven't shown in full completion is how did this series end? As if anybody doubted, it's Falcons. Falcons, #2 team in the world, trying to make a statement. Vitality did come out and win a very close and kind of stole away this game. Vitality also scored 2-2 going into OT on 0 seconds. And then shortly after the kickoff, Falcons does win it all. And then they do not look back. Falcons continues to look polished, clean, really good rotations. There was a play that we saw at the tail end. TRK off the sidewall to himself, beat a corner read. His teammate then goes for a demo to bully Zen. He then rotates back through after getting corner boost and puts a shot on target. Like, it's just one thing after another. Falcons looks brutal. Clearly the favorites. What does that mean for tomorrow? What does that mean for day 3? 2 things. Number 1, if you guys aren't familiar, I'm doing a watch party. That's why everybody who is talking below me in chat is doing. We're here on twitch.tv/Lawler. This is actually live right now. We've been hanging out with everybody. Anytime you gift 5 subs to the channel, I spin a wheel. It goes like this. You guys saw it at the tail end of yesterday's video. Makes a bunch of noise or gives something away. This one says commentate, so I would technically have to commentate the next game, like serious RLCS commentary, not goofy type stuff. There's voice changers and a bunch of other things. Sometimes I have to do shoeies. It's crazy. If you guys want to hang out, this will be crossed off. We will be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be group stages lowers. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Two things. Number one, we start even earlier. 6 a.m. Central is when we will be live. 6 a.m. Central. I'm really not happy about that because Borderlands 4 just came out. Shout outs, hashtag 2K partner. Thank you for the free code. I want to play a bunch of Borderlands 4. Second thing, Green Bay Packers are playing tonight. And the game's going to go late. And I'm going to be sleepy. So tomorrow, bright and early, I'm going to be rolling out of bed, no shower, stinky as heck, watching the games with you all. What are we watching, though? Lower matches only. There is only one stream. No more A stream, B stream. It is just one stream. We've got 8 best of 5s in a row. All the lower matches. Virtus Pro GK, Rock Furia, Gen G versus Space Station, NIP versus Twisted Minds. Winners of that will then go on to play Vitality, Secret, K-Corp, and Dig. Couple crazy things to talk about. Obviously, we have 4 teams in lowers, and they literally have to fight each other if they progress. We are guaranteed to be missing out on at least 2 European teams going into the top 8. Either GK or Dignitas is getting eliminated. Either NIP or Vitality is getting eliminated. As for all the other teams, Ultimates, Wildcard, Falcons, and Energy, sitting pretty in the top 6. Guaranteed an extra life. This will go down Saturday. Saturday will be these matches, along with these matches. Hate to be wildcard. You go 6-0 on the day and your reward is Falcons. Crazy stuff. Either way, that is what I have. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'm going to go edit this as quickly as possible and get it rendering so I can play some Borderlands 4. As always, if you guys enjoy the content, please make sure you guys hit subscribe, turn on notifications. Let me know in the comments down below. Any questions, concerns, let me know. I'll try to make sure everything's spoily boy free. But we'll be live bright and early tomorrow for more Rocket League World Championship. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Breakdown, matching the newest sound, hoping they stay around, taking it up around, making a newfound connection. Everybody wanna fuck around with affection. Get the fuck away, I don't need the affection. Only thing I care about is my own section. Love don't mean shit, it's just